You are Keola. It is 1848 and you have just discovered gold. You and James Marshall are now riding to Sacramento to tell Captain Sutter about the discovery. Together, the two of you turn your horses west. Neither of you speaks much during the long ride back to New Helvetia. The weight of the discovery is almost too great for words. Late the following afternoon, the familiar adobe walls of New Helvetia rise above the Sacramento Valley. The settlement is as busy as ever. Blacksmiths hammer glowing iron, farmers work the fields beyond the fort, carpenters raise new buildings just outside the walls. No one realizes that the future of California is quietly riding through the front gate. Captain Sutter receives the two of you immediately. The moment he sees your expressions, he knows something is different. Marshall reaches into his coat and carefully places the small cloth bundle on Sutter's desk. Without a word, he unfolds the fabric. Tiny yellow flakes sparkle in the afternoon sunlight. Sutter picks up one carefully and turns it between his fingers. His face grows serious. Where did you find these? Marshall nods toward you. Keola found them while clearing the mill race this morning. For a long moment, Sutter says nothing. Finally, he sets the gold back onto the cloth. If this is truly gold, he says quietly, it has the power to change everything. He walks to the window and looks out across the settlement. The farms, the sawmill, the fort. Everything we've built could disappear. Turning back toward the two of you, Sutter speaks with unusual honesty. Keola, history is not always fair. You were the first to find these flakes in your hand. You brought them to James, but the world we live in will not see your story the way I do. He pauses. You are a native Hawaiian. Men in positions of power will never accept that one of my Hawaiian laborers made a discovery that could change California. They will question your word before they ever question James Marshall's. You lower your eyes for a moment. Deep down, you already know he is right. Sutter continues, James is the superintendent of the mill. He is the man the public will believe. Marshall immediately shakes his head. But Keola deserves the credit. Sutter nods. I agree. But credit and belief are not always the same thing. Silence fills the room. Finally, you look at both men. If telling the story that way protects New Helvetia, then let it be James. Marshall looks at you with genuine respect. I won't forget what you did. Sutter carefully folds the cloth around the gold. Then we are all agreed. Until the proper time, no one outside this room will know. And when history asks who found the gold, it will be James Marshall. The three of you shake hands. For a brief moment, the secret belongs only to you. The plan is simple. Finish the sawmill, keep the workers focused, protect New Helvetia. But secrets of this size rarely stay hidden. Within days, workers begin noticing unusual excitement around the mill race. Some quietly search the gravel after their shifts. Others carry whispered rumors back to New Helvetia. Travelers heading toward the coast take the stories with them. Although Sutter and Marshall do everything they can to keep the discovery quiet, the secret slips away one conversation at a time. By the spring of 1848, news of gold along the American River is spreading throughout Northern California. The sawmill itself is completed and begins operating, fulfilling the purpose for which it was built. Yet its success is short-lived. As word spreads, many workers leave in search of gold, and the mill never becomes the foundation of Sutter's growing empire that he had envisioned. The final blow comes when merchant Sam Brannan arrives in San Francisco carrying a bottle filled with gold flakes from the American River. Running through the streets, he reportedly shouts, Gold! Gold! Gold from the American River! Any hope of keeping the discovery secret disappears. Within months, ships, wagon trains, and fortune seekers from around the world began making their way toward California. The quiet little sawmill in Coloma has unknowingly become the birthplace of the California gold rush. And although history will remember James Marshall as the man who discovered gold, you will always know how the story truly began.